Hello, and welcome to the weekly update of China's embodied intelligence sector, particularly humanoid robot. This is the second episode in June 2025. Our first news is about Keli Sensing Technology, a company based in Ningbo City, Zhejiang Province. On June the 4th, the company announced investment in Yaoshibang Technology, or Insuring Tech. This is a Shenzhen-based company focused on tactile sensors and electronic skin. Yaoshibang Technology was established in January 2025, only several months ago, but it has quickly secured 3 rounds of funding, with previous investors including Shenzhen Inox Academy, established by Professor Li Zexiang. Yaoshibang has developed 2 tactile sensor products. The Multi-DT is a thin, high-density tactile sensor for robot fingertips. The Hex-T is a large-area tactile sensor for humanoid robots at a low cost, less than 10,000 Chinese yuan. Another news also related to Li Zexiang involves SwitchBot, or 沃安机器人 in Chinese. This company is also based in Shenzhen and specializes in AI embodied home products, including the vacuum and mop combos, smart security devices, and robot curtain systems. The company is now seeking to list on the Hong Kong Stock Exchange, and most recently, it has published a video about its S-Mate, which is an advanced tennis robot that literally transforms the solo training into a dynamic, lifelike game. Li Zexiang is among the experts behind SwitchBot. Now, on June the 7th, AI Squared Robotics reached an agreement with the Dongfeng Liuzhou Motor to apply the embodied AI into the car manufacturing. This robot, called AlphaBot 2, will be used across various manufacturing scenarios like material handling, towering, and quality inspection. This really marks the first comprehensive verification of domestic embodied large models in the car-making industry. Okay, next news is about Dobot, 越江机器人. On June the 3rd, Dobot signed agreement with Yaoshibang, is the largest digital platform serving the businesses outside hospitals in China. Yaoshibang has built an extensive network covering 491,000 pharmacies and 330,000 primary healthcare institutions. The 2 parties agreed to promote integration of the pharmaceutical industry and robotics technology. In the initial phase, the collaboration will focus on deploying robots in the pharmacies and warehouses. In a previous episode, I also talked about Dobot, or 银河通用机器人, its collaboration with Meituan on the unmanned pharmacy services in China. Dobot is clearly making strides to catch up in this area. Okay, another robotic company based in Beijing called Booster Robotics. It also completed a new round of funding. The company has delivered several hundred units of its bipedal humanoid robot. In March, a team from Tsinghua University using the Booster Robotics to win the championship during the Rob Cup German Open 2025 with a dominant 9-0 victory. Currently, the company's T1 robot is primarily used in research, exhibitions, and performance settings. Now, let's take a look at the Beijing Humanoid Robot Innovation Center. This center has released a new demonstration video showcasing the real-world application of its Tiangong humanoid robot. Tiangong 2.0 seems to be more powerful and capable of performing a range of tasks. However, the video ends rather oddly, apparent homage to a classical scene from the film called King of Comedy, starring Stephen Chow. Among other updates, I have shared key takeaways from Unitree CEO Wang Xingxing during an industrial event in Beijing. I also published a video focusing on the rise of police robots in several Chinese cities, mainly Hangzhou and Shenzhen. And I also reviewed the performance of a customized Edibot robot in a Pepsi China branding event in Shanghai. So feel free to check them out if you are interested. And what I find most satisfying in the week was perhaps seeing the SwitchBot robot dancing with a granny in an elderly care center. I think that is a good use of robot to make those lonely elderly people's life better. Thank you. That's all for this episode.